you guys? Welcome back to Faceovermatter. Today I have a crazy announcement that I wanted to share with you guys. But before we even get started, if you're not subscribed to the channel, I ask that you go ahead and do so. Just become part of the Faceovermatter family. So I am working on a project, okay? This does not cost you any money. This does not anything. I am starting something and I'm really excited about it. I've been working on it. I just need your feedback. So without any further ado, there is going to be an email in the description bar, okay? There's going to be an email down there that I want you guys to email. You can leave it anonymous or you can have your name in there if you would like to be featured in it. It's not going to be like a whole shout out thing. It may just be like, oh, Sarah said such and, just kind of like, I don't know why I said Sarah, but just random name. If you don't care to have your name in it, obviously just say anonymous. But I heard you guys loud and clear from like some videos back when I was doing my Q&A, and you guys said you really wanted me to touch on the soul tie topic. So I'm going to be touching on that topic. I'm working on the footage and everything right now just to kind of get everything sorted out. But I wanted to go ahead and have the episode done and finished before I actually put it out there. So if you follow me on here on YouTube, you have heard it here first. I haven't even said it to Instagram yet. But I want you guys to email me at prayerovermatter. Email me at prayerovermatter@gmail.com and give me like your feedback on how you feel about soul ties. If you can sum it up in 10 sentences, maybe less than that. You know what I'm saying? Just give me like some feedback on how you feel about soul ties. Give me your feedback. I want to hear it and I want to talk about it. So again, I'm working on the footage at the moment, but I love to have kind of like feedback and maybe some points that kind of may bounce off of each other, something like that. So that way we can really have a full-blown discussion and it really be something really juicy and good and very informative for all of us to take with us into our daily lives. I want to, like I said, what I'm creating and doing, I want it to be really open and I want you guys to kind of be the control people behind it. As far as like what we discussed, I'm really excited about this. So as I said, if you want to be included as far as just having your input put in, again, I may get a bunch of emails, so all of them may not be included, but I would say a good handful would probably be included into what I'm doing right now. Give me your feedback about it. Let me know, okay? And so let's go ahead into today's video. I hope you guys are doing well today. It has been a long day so far and it's not even 2 o'clock. I have been running rampant, getting so much work done. So I feel really good today though. So today I kind of just wanted to like chat a little bit about how God just strategically does things, right? How we treat God, how we feel about God. And I was having a conversation the other night with a friend of mine and we just kind of started digesting and talking about like how do we as people treat God? How do we really handle our relationship with God? Is it something that it's like a two-way street, or is it just a one-way street? Are we only here just to get things and receive things, or are we really here for the experience? It just kind of made me reflect on like myself, like the times that I do talk to God, the times that I do pray, the times that I do worship. What is my focus point? Is it just to kind of get the experience and really connect and really tap into where God is? Or is it just me kind of just only believing him for him to do something in my life? Or is a tragedy going on in my life right now that I need him to fix? Or is it something like that? And it just reminded me that prayer is here for us to continue to connect, to continue to have that open line of communication. The same way we FaceTime a friend, the same way we stay up all night talking, the same way we text. I feel like that is our way to communicate with people. So prayer in that sense is our way to continue to communicate with God and have that open line of communication and fully experience him in a way that we can't get anywhere else. That's why I believe relationship is so important and it's so unique for each individual person, because he will speak in different ways. He will do what he does with you, pertaining your life, concerning your purpose. It's so funny that moments ago, my friend Michelle, or you guys may know her as Love Michelle Anna, she posted a post talking about how she's done away with coffee or something like that. So head over to her Instagram to get like the full message. But just to kind of pull from that, she made it known that, you know, God will use certain things that you feel you may have to depend on, so you can see that you know that you can depend on him. So I left the comment because she had asked for feedback. So I was like, well, just from my personal experience, you know, God has been teaching me things pertaining to money. And with money, there are things that he's telling me to do. There are things that I personally want to do, or I feel like that God is trying to take me to, that require, in my mind, it requires some money, or it requires some certain level of resources. And I feel like it's things that I don't have. It's resources that I feel like I don't have, or the money count that I don't necessarily have for this particular thing. But God is showing up and showing out and literally doing what needs to be done. And there is no money going out of my pocket for it. There is no money. And it may sound crazy. And I mean, maybe one day I'll go into intricate detail about how things are moving once everything is out. But it just made me realize, like, God is truly a man of his word, because he will finish what he started. He will do what he said he's going to do. And it sometimes will take for us to get stripped of the very thing that we depend on the most. And a lot of us, just about everybody, literally depends on money, because money, I mean, we gotta have money to eat, gotta have money to pay the bills, gotta have money to blah, blah, blah. But God wants to be first over the money, over the resources, over the people, over these different connections or whatever. He wants to be the one that's at the top of the list as part of the resolution, he wants to be the go-to, not just to fix it, but for you to trust him in that situation. So I thought it was so powerful how God will take the very thing that you depend on so much. And it just you know, the emoji with the little thing, just mind blown. Like, my mind just, but when I tell you, it is so powerful how God will use different things in your life. He will use the very thing that may be tearing you to bits. He may use the very place where you have been avoiding, or he may use the very place where you have just been hiding, to make you change, for you to be the person that he's called you to be. I'm gonna be the first person to say, I'm in my own little niche. I'm in my own little bubble, and I have become so comforted by my bubble and just hiding in my bubble, to the point that God popped my bubble and he says, get out of that bubble. I gotta get you to the next place, and you're not gonna get anywhere by being stuck in this bubble. So for him to pop it, oh my goodness. I'm saying all this to say, as you go forward in your day today, just kind of take a look at how, if you see something changing in your life, instead of us looking at it as a devastation, or looking at it as a end of the world type of thing, let's look at it as, okay, God, what is it that you are teaching me in this very moment? It's all about that perspective piece. Again, if we change our perspective, we will look at a situation completely different. And I am so happy that God has given me this revelation, which I may be late to the party, but it is what it is. But it is about that perspective. When we see exactly what God is trying to do in a season, we'll be able to receive it better. We'll be able to understand it better, and not ask so many questions, or ask why, or try to figure it out on our own, but instead sit back and just trust him through this process and be like, okay, God, I don't know what the world is going on. I don't know what the world you're doing. I don't know what the world I'm doing. But guess what? I'm going to sit back and I'm going to trust you through this ride, because you've never failed me. Your word says you would never leave nor forsake. So with that being said, I'm going to trust you, because you are a man of your word. You haven't failed me. You've only done what's best for me, even if I didn't feel like it was the best for me, until it happened. And then I realized it was the best. So, you know what I'm saying? So I just want to leave you with that. It was so encouraging. And I had another video I was going to film, but this was just on me heavy, and I just wanted to share that with you. But I'm just so encouraged, because I look at my situations and I look at all of the things that I have going on, but he's like, instead of you counting all of your situations, all of your issues, look at them as opportunities to get close to me. Look at these as opportunities to hear me more, or to seek me more about things. God just wants you to get closer to him. That's all it really is. He just wants you to get closer to him. And sometimes things happen in life for us just to simply get closer to God. And that's what the goal is anyway. Outside of all of our career plans, outside of all of our love life plans, out of all of these travel life plans that we have and make for ourselves, at the end of the day, the ultimate goal is to get back to Jesus, okay? So if we can get back to that place and detach all of these things that we have, these selfish desires, and we really look at, okay, God, what is it that you really want me to be focusing on at this moment? I feel like we will be able to change that perspective. We will be able to look at our situations differently and operate differently towards the goal. Ooh, I just said a whole mouthful, but I said all that to say, I hope this really encouraged someone today, because it just fell on me heavy and so hard, and I could just do backflips. Like Pastor Matthew Stevenson was saying, I could back bend right there.
I could back bend right there.
But I wanted to encourage you guys and just let you guys know that you will be okay. You can look at this situation years from now, but if you could see the future, you wouldn't be so upset. You wouldn't be in a frenzy about your life and different things, okay? So, but because we serve an ultimate God who has already orchestrated our lives, He's got it. He's got it. And I need you guys to trust that. We have got to come together and trust God in this thing. It's hard. This season ain't easy. I said this season ain't easy. I'm telling you. I didn't came up with these little jingles to help me through this season. Do what you gotta do, okay? You will get through it and you will make it, okay, guys? I love you. I hope you have a wonderful day with whatever you are doing. I will see you all in my next video, God willing. Be blessed, guys.